Hi, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome to, if you're actually new, quick introduction to who I am. My name is Alyssa Compton. I am a small business owner, a crafter, and I make things. I sew, I can finger crochet, even though you never see me do that. I also am really skilled with a hot glue gun and crafty supplies. And I do sell my stuff. I do not have a website. I sell it through my Facebook and my Instagram, so go check those out. Those will be linked in my channel description and in the video description as well. Yeah, I think I'm pretty chill. Most people seem to like me. If you like watching people be crafty, sew, things like that, then this is probably the channel for you. I do post other things as well, like travel content, other videos, like I'm decluttering, cleaning out, but a lot of it is all fashion related, traveling, things like that. So if you're into content like that, then this channel is probably for you. Now I'm going to stop talking and actually get into today's video. So if you can tell by today's video, I am doing a craft supply haul. So you're gonna see everything that I have. Now this is a craft supply haul for fall and Christmas as well. I have vendor events coming up the first weekend of October, the first weekend of November, and the first weekend of December. I will be at the Ramstein Air Base Community Center, and I will have a table there all 3 of those weekends. So if you'd like to come and shop in person, those are gonna be where you're gonna be able to do that. Otherwise, you can shop online by sending me a message, things like that. So yeah, that's a little self-promo thing that I got going on there. A lot of this stuff I'm going to be using probably for that. There are exclusive stuff that I'm going to have for the vendor event versus just having out all the time. But yeah, anyway, so getting into it, I have these. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I use these as my little reefs. These are the bigger ones. I'll do the ragdoll style, which is kind of like that. I'll also do one where it's like a stick and poke, which is what a lot of mine are actually. I have 2 different styles. This one is spooky themed, obviously, and made. It is up on my Facebook and Instagram as well if you'd like to buy it. And it will be at the October vendor event if it does not get bought before that. So anyway, that's that. As you can kind of see how big they are. But I use these as my basis for my wreaths. I also think I'm going to potentially use one, because they are flat on the one side, as centerpiece maybe. I haven't decided what I'm going to do exactly for that though. Then I have 4 of these, which are a lot smaller, but are good for wreath bases as well, or for centerpieces. I could use them that way too. They just don't sit as nicely as these because this is obviously flat on the one side. But I have 4 of them. They're kind of smaller. These are actually the smallest ones that I think I have, because I have 2 different size wreaths available, and these ones are definitely smaller than that. But yeah, anyway, those are those. So now that I have these, which I use as the base for my ornaments, these are bigger ornaments. I do have ones that are a little bit smaller. These are 10 centimeters. I have ones that are 8 centimeters as well. But I use these as the base. I have 4 packages. I'm only showing the one, obviously, because you kind of get the concept. But these are what I use for that. So I have 4 packages of 4, so I have 12 new ones total, plus I have a bunch still from last year as well. So big fan of making, especially like ornaments, things like that. I have 2 spooky ones that are smaller, that are going to be at the vendor event, and then I have 2 breast cancer ones that are going to be at the October vendor event as well, because obviously October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So all of that will be at the vendor event, assuming they don't get sold before then. But yeah, so there's that. So I have these garlands that I might try to do something with. So I'll be honest, everything that I'm about to pull out, my mom and my dad went shopping, and my mom was like, I don't know, you can do stuff with it. And she's right, I will find something to do with it. But I have these little garland, which has got some candy canes and some fun little designs on. And then I also have this garland as well, which is a little more like leaves and puffballs, and what is I'm assuming supposed to be the little balls for mistletoe, which is actually poisonous. I realized. I thought that was actually kind of funny. But yeah, anyway, so there's the garlands that I have. Not craft related, because these are mine, but my mom bought me fun socks as well. So I get to wear these at work. And, you know, I have all of November and December that I have to wear fun things and be the best and most fun counselor. So, but aren't they so cute? Especially these. I'm like obsessed with these, especially the little gingerbread one. They're so cute. But okay, anyway, pause. So then there's this, which I only have one of these. She got with the concept that I could wrap it and do something with it, which I think is what I'm going to do. I don't know how it's going to be decorated. I don't know what that's going to look like, but I just have one of them. I think I am going to get this done in November timeframe, just so I can kind of gauge and see if this is something that people really like, and if so, then I can maybe buy more and make a couple more. But yeah, so this is a little new wreath design that we potentially have coming, so I'm very excited. I don't know if I'm gonna keep these on there. It's got a little like metal star, and then it's got these two silver hearts that just dangle. I don't know if I'm gonna keep those, but yeah, so new little wreath design potentially coming your way. So very excited for that. Okay, so I just pulled out everything that's left, decoration wise, and we're just gonna kind of go through it. So there's this, which are these silver ball garlands things. Which should be fun as an accent. Then she found these two gingerbread men, which are actually ornaments in themselves, but I think I'm gonna take off potentially the little ornament part and just use them. I don't know, they're cute. They are a little bit heavier, but they're actually like ornaments, so you know. But I just think they're so cute, and I will definitely be using these, I think. So stay tuned for something like that. Now I have these ornaments, which are a silver theme, and then I have these red ones as well. I think I have smaller ornaments too. I know I have small Christmas lights from last year still left over. I think I have some smaller ornaments as well. I know I have some stars and things like that. I'm a big fan of using them, so these will get put on to different things as well, so stay tuned for those. I also have these adorable little packages. They are white with silver bows and ribbons, so we'll be using these as well to just put on the little stuff. These practically weigh nothing, so they won't weigh anything down. I won't have to take that into account when I put them on things, so that's nice. But yeah, there's those. And then I don't know 100% what I'm going to do with these, but I have this in red and silver, and they're decor kits, so it's got moss in there as well. I will not be using the moss like at all, But the other, like the stars and the little bark and things that it comes with, I will find, I think I will use. But yeah, the moss I will not be using. I don't know what I'm going to use it for. I don't know what I'm going to use a lot of this for, but I'm going to use it at some point. These will stay in their packages until I am actually ready to use them, though, because, yeah, moss just gets everywhere. These will get opened over a trash can. Let me put it that way. I will open the top part up over a trash can, and I will slowly pull stuff out that way. But yeah, anyway, so that's the end of this craft haul. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully I didn't talk your ear off too much. I tried to go relatively fast. Stay tuned for what I'm going to be making. Stay tuned for videos related to my craft fair events. Again, I will be at the Ramstein Community Center on Ramstein Air Base the first weekend of October, November, and December. So if you want to come shop in person, those are going to be great ways to do that. I also have all of my stuff on my Facebook and Instagram all the time, so make sure you check those out. You can also send me a message to order as well. Or if you have like a, hey, I want to order, you know, something a little more custom made, you can always ask. But yeah, stay tuned for all of the stuff that this is gonna become. I'm very excited. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm getting some fun crafty ideas, which I mean, I always do, but like, but yeah, so that is today's video. Like I said, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. If you like my vibe and you like my videos, make sure you go check out my other videos as well. I do post relatively frequently. A lot of times it is under the shorts tab versus the longer form content like this. But yeah, so anyway, all that to say, thank you again for watching. I love you all. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I will see you all in the next video.